What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. Man. This seems like Black Compton can't catch a break. So I'm just listening to Swamp do a conversation on Faces, and he began to talk about the Polo situation. And as he was talking about the Polo situation, he was letting it be known just how fake dude is and how he better not see him at an event. He see him at an event, he gonna slap the hell out of him. That's what he said. I'm just covering the news. He said, I see him at the event, don't come up on me, acting like it was cool, acting like we was doing something to get views or subscribers, because I'm going to slap the hell out of you. Because this ain't a plaything. And I'm not going to let you play with me and use me like I'm some type of game. That's what Swamp was saying. Now remember, Polo said something about this earlier too himself. He let it be known that when he sees Swamp, what he gonna do to Swamp. He said, don't come up to me acting buddy like I was just playing. So neither one of these guys want peace, it appears. According to Polo, he don't want peace. According to Swamp, he don't want peace. So eventually, it's on sight when we see each other. Why do it appear like this is hitting so hard with Black Compass? Why? Why do it seem as though, why is it to this degree and this magnitude when it comes to Black Compass? Like, people ain't this mad at Unbiased, right? Let me tell you, well, I don't really get that at all, okay? I really don't get that. I don't think nobody in this community, I don't care who they is, for what we know about them. Nobody in this community is worse than that dude, okay? That's just a fact. However, somebody just sent me something that just popped up on my screen. However, why is this so in the tension of Black Compass is so grave? Why? Let me tell you why. The reason why it's so bad for Black Compass is this. Y'all had reports with these people. That's why they so offended in y'all. Y'all was there at the table with these guys. So it hit different. It hit different when you was at events with these people, when you talked on the telephone with these people, when you shook hands with these people, when y'all rode in cars together. That's entirely different than somebody like me want to get into it with one of them. I could be easily forgiven because they don't know me. I don't know them. So there was no connection with us if we had any friction. It hits different when you saw me, when you shook my hand, when you were smiling in my face. And then I found out you did this when I let you in my inner circle. It hits different. That's entirely different. I could get into it with a battle rapper for the most part, and it ain't nothing to it because guess what? We don't know each other. Just like he could easily forgive me, I could easily forgive him. No problem. We don't know each other. But if I knew you, we talked to each other, we saw each other, we gave each other daps, we showed each other love, and then you go do some corny stuff like that, hate on me and do all that, no, that's personal. Then it becomes personal. That's different. And then you got to think about it. You're not talking to guys who, for the most part, connected with God to the point where you can actually see a person flaw and you can overlook things, turn the other cheek, because you sympathize for them more than just trying to do some harm to them. Like what believers do. Like I could turn the other cheek to a lot of people's stuff and the things they say. Some things I do address depending on the nature of what it is that's being said. Sometimes I even snap on people depending on the nature of what's being said. But even for the most part, I don't look at it as being so personal to the point that I want to harm you. I want to see you dead. Or I want to see you taken away. Cause I can sympathize and I pity that person more. That's not the case in these situations where you got two guys who not in standing relationship with God, and these things right here could lead to, even though a lot of people don't want to admit it, don't ever underestimate nobody. Never underestimate nobody, because you don't really know how people probably truly is to some degree. And I know people don't want to believe that Polo might could fight, but he might could fight. You can't take Tony Bro getting his ass whooped and say Polo don't know how to fight. Just because you saw Tony Bro get his ass whooped. You can't say that. So you got to be careful on those type of things. Same thing when it comes to Swamp. You don't know. And apparently, these brothers feeling some type of way. And it's a whole campaign now brewing against the black con man media. The black con man media got the whole battle rap community, not so much from the fans and the bloggers, because we just cover it and speak on it. And we use it for the news and the content. But the inner core of battle rap, the leagues, and the rappers, they feel some type of way. And when one said, the rest tend to fall in line up under what the one said, because that's part of the brotherhood that they build with each other. And now you got Swamp saying when he see Polo at the event, he gonna slap the hell out of him. Then you got John threatening Cola, letting it be known like, he tough. If he come to an event, he tough. Basically threaten him to say like, you know what's up. So, then you got Drizzy and them saying like, look, this ain't what it was about. This ain't what it was about. This ain't the vision we had when we first started this. This thing got off track. There's a lot of stuff going on that I don't want to be involved in. And no, I don't want nothing to do with this. Because this don't represent who I am. And I ain't about what's going on here. Neither do I want to be looked at as that way. So I get that. I understand that. I see that. I get it. I understand it. I see it. But it's different. And they take it personal. Especially when all the lies, so many people doing damage control, and actually just calling y'all to be accountable for what you did. That y'all all was lying about and didn't even know you were telling on each other. And then what happened after this, I think the Pat State thing was the lowest of the low. Taking in donations and honoring him for over 2 months. Then, when you get caught up, you now decide to donate $300. I'm talking about one lie after another, after another, after another. Organic had to call them out on the lies. Then you go scramble and try to clean up the lie. Then you throw out another lie. Then you incriminate yourself again. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. Knowing how tragic Pat Day lost his life, knowing that this event the battle rapper was doing for free in honor of him, that his family and children could be provided and took care of, because we lost a good one who was murdered senseless and died at a young age, man, and it hurt the battle rap community, knowing how much he was loved and appreciated and respected and cherished in the community. And then when they come together, URL and Organic come together for the first time to throw an event on behalf of Pat Stay, and then you brothers who was laughing with them, friends with them, had a rapport with them, secretly behind the scene, looting the battle, repackaging it, selling it to people for a cheaper price, lining up your pockets when this was being done for his children. And because of his death, man, that right there was terrible, bro. That right there was the one that really left a bad taste in people's mouth, to the point where they like, man, them dudes. That right there was crazy. And when y'all lie and say it ain't true, and then they got all the screenshots showing it's true. That right there is the one that made y'all be looked at as being the outcast to the battle rappers. That right there. When they saw that y'all would do that to one of their brothers, one of their fallen brothers, when they see like, dang, y'all ain't got no integrity at all, bro. Like literally. Then you repack that right there was crazy. I'm talking about that whole thing all around was crazy. I'm talking about the whole thing all around was crazy. And that's the thing that actually make it even worse. That's crazy. Taking in donations for this man 2 months ago, and you just now? Only because you got caught. If you didn't get caught, you still wouldn't have turned in the so-called donations. Come on, and the screenshots back it up. Like literally backed it up. Like, how do you explain that? Not to say that all the parties involved knew of that or had knowledge of that to some degree, but you can't take away what you said. We were taking in donations for him. Then you just paid 2 months ago that event happened. Then you just now giving $300. Like, come on, bro. We not doing that. No. And that was the problem. It was that right there. That them brothers talking about laying hands on y'all, and not to bring you into the family of God. Laying hands on y'all, like literally. And that's crazy, man. That's crazy. And then the crazy thing about it is, you niggas, y'all act like y'all retarded, some of y'all. Some of y'all act like y'all retarded. You see this whole scandal was against you. You know what? Hold on. Don't even worry about it. I'll be right back.